I really hope that I can articulate my words that I'm really wanting to say to you guys. That's really on my heart the best way that I can. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on my YouTube page. So today I wanted to talk about something that's really been on my heart, and I feel like when people share their own experiences, it's like, wow, I can really relate to that person. So hopefully that is something that I can deliver to you guys today. Sometimes it's so hard to admit it actually on social media, but sometimes I get insecure. Sometimes I have self-doubts, and sometimes, there's certain things about me that I want to start changing, and I feel like my confidence has just been so low for a few years. And looking back and now really focusing on the confidence that I'm working towards, I don't know, it just feels so much like, I wouldn't say better. I don't know, sometimes I lose my train of thought, so sorry. But yeah, I just feel like the confidence in the past years have been so low, and I feel like they're from constantly beating myself up, constantly being harsh towards myself, not giving myself enough grace for this life that I'm still learning and still growing from and still trying to figure out and walk through. I feel like life has, I feel like another thing too, I just had such a negative outlook towards life, and that's another thing that I'm working on is, having a more positive outlook, not being so negative towards life. I feel like when you complain a lot, it starts to, when you complain and complain and complain, it just brings you into this really negative space. So really, and I know it's easier said than done, but really putting yourself in training your brain to be like, okay, what can I be thankful for today? How can I feel good about where I am? How can I improve, how can I improve myself to get to where I want to be and where I want to go, instead of focusing on where I'm at and how I don't like where I am and all this other stuff. I feel like it's really good to just not nag and not complain, and I really feel like I was doing that in my relationship, was nagging constantly. I feel like I would just nag and nag and nag and nag and nag and nag and nag, and honestly, who wants to be with somebody like that? So I'm definitely working on that and working on being softer, not only with myself but with everything around. I feel like we are all on this journey learning new things and learning life as it is, and just we're new to this. Even though I may be about to be turning 25, I don't know how old you are, whoever's watching this, but we're still learning, we're still going through this thing called life, and each day is going to give us a new experience if we allow it. So with all of that being said, I just really want to be more confident. I don't know, coming on videos, just being more sure of myself. And it's kind of honestly sometimes scary because there's millions of people. You don't really know who's really watching you. You don't know who's out there that you're gonna inspire and help. Some people are gonna love you, some people are gonna hate you, and that is okay. And that is another thing that I'm learning with myself, is that it's okay if other people don't like you. Somebody's gonna like you, somebody's gonna like your content, somebody's gonna like what you look like, somebody's gonna like how you edit. There's always gonna be somebody. So I think, again, shifting the focus to, oh my god, people aren't really liking my post, or whatever things you think, or oh my god, is this thumbnail good, or oh my god, is this, or am I talking too much, or is this good enough, or do I have good lighting? Always somebody's going to love the content, and even possibly you, helping them through whatever they may be going through, or just giving them a sense of safety in watching videos. I know a lot of people give me a sense of safety in videos that I watch sometimes as well. I don't know why I'm moving my hands so much. I really don't know, but this video really, I really wanted to touch base on it with you guys, because I feel like there's a lot of us, and especially girls, who have like a really, like, the competition, I would say, you can take it or leave it, it's real, of the attention. Like, it's so hard to get people's attention because there's so many beautiful women out there. There's so much competition now. Everybody can get the latest wigs, everybody can get facials, not everybody, but there's like a lot of women now who just look like 10s. It's really crazy. Even like high schoolers, we all know it, high schoolers right now are just like on the peak of like high schoolers like we've never seen. But yeah, I just think confidence is, I feel like it's a lifelong journey, and it's really having to go in and like really sit with the parts you don't really like about yourself, and like knowing your worth. I feel like, especially too, if you've grown up in a home where like you've never been validated, you've never felt like you were loved, you never felt like you were seen, you never felt like you were a priority, or like your needs were taken care of, or that your needs mattered and that they were worthy of being taken care of. It's a deeper healing process, and I feel like that process is such a beautiful one, because as the days go on, you're gonna start to heal a lot and a lot and a lot, and then you're gonna finally get to a place where you're like, wow, like this is it, like this is the place that I've been craving for so long, this self-love place, this place of like ease, this place of like serenity and joy and love, and just like really feeling yourself, really feeling confident, no matter if you're in a room full of 10s. Because I know a lot of girls, they get really sometimes they can get insecure because like you may be a 10, there's a couple scenarios, but you could be a 10 in your hometown, but let's say you go to like, I know a lot of people say Houston or like other places, let's say you go there, you're not gonna be the only 10. And I feel like a lot of the times women will be around women and think that their beauty is diminished, because I don't know why, but your beauty will never be diminished. Honestly, if you're around a bunch of beautiful women, I feel like it should amplify. But yeah, I think I don't know, I just wanted to be honest and talk to you guys about some stuff. I don't know, really some stuff that I want to get off my chest. I kind of been isolating a lot, so I feel like YouTube is a place for me to express. It's very different from TikTok. I really haven't been growing much on TikTok as I have with YouTube, and YouTube's always been my safe space. YouTube's always been my go-to app. YouTube is like a more freeing content place. It's more of a safe place. I feel like TikTok comments and TikTok people are more cruel and more evil, and not evil, but just they're more mean and they're more nasty, and they're more, I don't care about your feelings, and I don't care that you're an actual human being and you're not just this person on camera. YouTube is more of my go-to place. But yeah, I did my makeup today, and I also did my nails yesterday. I really like them. My boyfriend actually like helped me pick these out because I didn't know what nails to pick. But yeah, I just think it's really important, and honestly sometimes you don't really know who you are, and I feel like that's another thing that I'm working on, is really knowing who I am outside of my trauma, outside of the things that's happened to me in the past, outside of everything that's happened. Really just learning how to love myself and putting myself as a priority, and making sure that I am a priority, you know, really putting myself first is something that I kind of struggled with growing up, because I was a people pleaser. Keyword was a people pleaser, and I'm really learning how to stand up for myself, have boundaries, have more self-respect for myself, knowing like what's not worth my time, learning what's not like just learning to walk away from people who don't treat me good is really important, because it shows me to myself that I love you enough to not want to be around somebody who treats me like crap or treats me like shit, you know. So I really think that's also important, and just like not giving as much. I feel like that is another thing I struggled with, is like, and I think that goes hand in hand with like putting yourself first and making yourself a priority. It's like, if you only have $5, why are you gonna go give that other person $5 when you only have $5? So that person is now $5 up and you're $5 short and you have no more money. I think that's really it hurts you in the end. And I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of people, we're all like programmed in certain ways, and we all grew up to believe certain things, and we really do all have certain beliefs. But that's another thing. Beliefs are like really important for me right now. It's just really believing, like, what do you believe, you know? I feel like I've kind of been deconstructing into Christianity a little bit. I was kind of honestly scared to say that because I know a lot of Christians are so mean. I don't know what it is. Like, I will go on like TikTok lives, and there will be like debates on Christianity, and the Christians are the most evil. They're the most judgmental. So yeah, I feel like I've just been deconstructing from Christianity a little bit, because I feel like sometimes you can kind of get religious when you are a Christian. Like, religious to the point where like you don't even love other religions because you're so religious into your own religion, if that makes sense. So I feel like I rambled a little too much, and I have other things to do, making myself a priority. So I hope you got something out of this. I kind of really rambled, and I kind of just talked about a whole bunch of things, but these are things that have been on my mind. I feel like I'm talking fast. I really don't know. Okay, so I've been journaling. There's one more thing before I go that I do want to talk about, though, is some notes that I also took in my journal. So I did talk about how having a life not revolved around your partner is also really important, especially if you want your man to still feel the same about you and create a mystery, and also create just like a chase still, if you know what I mean. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The girls that get it. And I also said a life that doesn't turn on pause for my partner, where I'm not doing things to seem busy or look like I'm enjoying my life, but to actually enjoy it is different. To actually fill my life with things that I really do enjoy, and I need to stop second guessing myself and actually believing in myself. Learning how to start loving me, not just the glitz and glam, but just all of me. Learning how to put me first, whatever that really means. I'm so funny in my journal. Learning how to put me first, whatever that really means. I'm trying to figure it out. But please stop beating yourself up, girl. You really are amazing. You really are beautiful. And I really think that I am starting to realize this quickly, because it's true. I am and should always be my number one priority. How I feel about something should always come first. But why do sometimes I have self beating up thoughts, and other times I don't know, starting to get tired. But with all of this being said, keep going. You are going to live out all of your heart's desires before you pass away. I claim this now. Oh no, that was freak. All right, so I started on this page and I actually read this page, so let's read the first page, because this is actually where I was trying to get to. No matter what you say right now, know this is a safe space to say whatever, and I'll still love you unconditionally. So sometimes this feeling in my heart from not knowing how to love all of me 100%. So I seek for love and attention, validation outside of myself sometimes. Sometimes I feel like it's the only way to make me feel good about me in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but I no longer want to abandon myself for the approval of someone, and especially on social media, let's just say. Like, desperately waiting for people to notice my like videos, my comments, my likes. I just want to love what I do, feel safe in what I do, and just post and just keep posting, not because of other people, but because I truly love it. I love going back to my old videos and just love seeing my videos. I love watching my videos. I don't know if any other YouTubers feel the same, but comment down below if you do feel the same. But I just think, all in all, the scariest things about social media is being vulnerable. And I think that's another thing that I'm working on as well, is just trying to be vulnerable with myself so I can be vulnerable with you guys. And yeah, I think that's something I never really had growing up, is being vulnerable with other people, especially strangers. You know, I think it's like, who are you to know my deepest insecurities, you know? Okay, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.